Kolubah will speak to the press on some trending issues in our country. Hon.Yekeh Kolubah would like to say welcome to the press.
Thank you. Thank you. We want to say welcome to our district office. We want to talk on few issues that are affecting our people. In my communication, I wrote to the president of this country, President Liberia. I wrote a communication to the president sometime this week, informing him about the story building that has been built by Samuel locally, asking him to please investigate his minister, because like I said in my communication, since 3 years the government have not been able to give up money for development in the budget. Since 3 years the government have not been able to give money for scholarship, $2,000 every year. We have not been able to get it. And we see Samuel locally in my district building story buildings together at the same time. So I thought it was to put him on record by writing the president of this country to have him informed that locally, while we are struggling in this country, while we are saying no money, our people are seeing locally building properties. So I asked the president to please investigate him, because he appointed him, he worked directly under Ambassador Weir as Minister for Physical Affairs at the Finance Ministry. To even get our gas as lawmaker, we can't get it. Our people are struggling in the country. They are not being paid on time. We see our Starbucks in the Senate and the House of Representatives struggling to get their benefits. They are protesting every day. Every time we talk, the government will tell us there's no money in the country. But we see ministers are getting properties in less than a month. Go and see, the place is right here. Go and see. I've been saying this for the past time, and you journalists have not gone there to do your own survey. The place is right here, like 1 minute walk away from my office or from my house. And Hon.Yekeh have said to people that he will pay people to kill me. I'm waiting for him. And Hon.Yekeh have said that he will take me to court. I'm waiting for him. He's not in a private life anymore. Not the time he was in at UMU when it was alleged that he ate people money there, or when he was working as a junior official to Finance Ministry when he was sacked and dismissed from Finance Ministry for corruption. And we see the same thing creeping again. We are calling on the president. Maybe the president has not received my communication. Maybe I stopped on the highway, but my communication was received by his office. With telephone number, I will give people copies so you can see who signed for the communication from the president's office. Since the president came back, we have observed, and it is proven, that we have serious increase in the gas price. Gas used to be $430. Now it's $630. We want to know why the increase. I've done the communication. I'll be going to the Capitol building on Tuesday, because Monday is holiday, to send for the authority involved to tell us why there's increase in the gas price. But we know that the money that was used by officials on the President County tour, they're trying to get those resources back. So instead of getting the resources back from where they carry, they want to get it all the Liberian people, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, our fathers that got their cars. They have to add more money to the gas price so they can get the money from all of us. I don't think it's fair. I had a press conference last week. I talked about people disrespecting my office. The president came to Leyton to delegate a project that had been done by UN, by EU, not by the government. My office was not acknowledged. There was no communication sent to my office for me to be part of the occasion. Since we talk about it, the Internal Affairs, the Deputy Minister for Internal Affairs, Paulina Weir, wrote me a communication that was written on March 11 to grace an occasion on the St. Peace Island on the project that had been done by some NGOs, some of our partners that will be delegated on next week, Thursday. She's invited me to grace the occasion. I'm going to be there. because it is my district. That is what we want. We want a cordial working relationship. We want to work with the government, provided the government want to work with us in peace. We are calling on the president again to tell him that the hijacking and the armed robbery is on the increase in district number 10 because of the criminals that they release. All the criminals in district number 10 got DEA ID card, got NSA ID card, they got police ID card, harassing our people. I wrote plenary to send for the justice minister and the police director to tell us why these people are carrying these ID cards, but nothing is being done about it. And we want our president to be aware that he's doing it to himself because it's making him very unpopular. You are not making me unpopular, you're making yourself very unpopular. We also wrote a communication that will be delivered on Tuesday to our international partners, our donors that bringing money into the country, and we will attach video recordings on CDs to give it to them on the attitude of the deputy finance minister that said he will come into court. We want to put it on record. We are rating the American embassy. Those letters will be going on Monday. We are rating the EU. We are rating the UN. We are rating World Bank to let them know that the money they're giving us is not being used for the Liberian people. It's being used to enrich ministers. And I wait for a response from the president's office on my communication. If not, what Samora told me, I will take it to be true. Samora said to me, as long as the president is building, as long as Samuel Tuwe is building, as long as Nathaniel Magay is building and nothing is coming out of it, he will build. He will build in the face and in the eyes of the Liberian people. And yes, he's doing it. Go and see the projects going on now. I wrote the president. He should have taken the communication serious. But he don't want to take it serious. Maybe what Samora Wolekoli told me is true. I'm trying to give him some time. Maybe the letter will go up to him. I'm going to instruct my office to write another communication to the president. I want to seek audience with him to ask him if he received my communication. It is his right to investigate, but please be aware, Mr. President, all of you people will be investigated when the next government comes. These property that you people getting from the Liberian people resources will be turned over to the Liberian people because you people have decided to loot this country, and it is looting. It is looting to the highest. We can get $2,000 every year for a scholarship. 3 years, I'm not getting it in district number 10. Maybe all the lawmakers are getting it. That's why they are not talking. 3 years to put money in the budget for upper development for our district. Mr. President, I want to challenge you and the finance minister to bring record that I'm getting the $2,000 every year. I'm supposed to get. I'm getting it for 3 years. I'm getting in 50 liberty. All of that $2,000 US I'm supposed to get every year. I will resign as representative. We can't get our money. But your ministers are building duplexes, are building story buildings. Yes, Samara told me, say go on the Marshall Highway. You will see 12 on the place. No camera can enter there. And we are trying to do investigation. I will get the video recording of those buildings that Samara told me that 12 is building, so we can bring it to the face of the president. If the president not do anything, then Samara told me it is true. Samara said the president is building in the face of the Liberian people. They will soon start to reshuffle. And the Liberian people will laugh at him if he don't do nothing. So he rushing to build historic buildings he is building here. Mr. Wolokoli, I expect I'll receive rate from the court tomorrow because you say you will sue me. I challenge you. I expect that I will get people to kill me tomorrow because you say you will get people to kill me. I challenge you. You need to stop this looting. The looting is in the face of the people. Look at the country. You carry the gas price up to $360. You say no money. I mean $630. You say no money for anything in the country. Our people can get food to eat. One deputy minister building in less than 2 months. He has built 2. He coming to finish with all 2. It's going. Building story buildings. Like in my district, you see, they come take the Liberian building Liberian money to come for it. Why are you proofing? Mr. President, be aware. When I met you, when I was forced to meet you, I told you, Mr. President, when you are going, Eugene Namwe will not go with you. Eugene Namwe was sitting right there. I said, Sime Tobe will not go with you. Sime Tobe was sitting right there. I told you, Mangela was sitting between you and myself. He thought I was going to blow you. Mr. President, I will not blow you. I will not blow you. but you'll be arrested and prosecuted. You'll be handcuffed in the country as a common criminal. Then when you are handcuffed, Mr. President, you know you serve as UN ambassador, GUE ambassador. You spoil your character. You allow people to spoil you the way they are spoiling you. You're not taking action. You'll be dragged to court. Mr. President, you'll be dragged to court. And you'll be handcuffed as a common criminal. Watch and see. Watch and see. We want to see the next government coming. And they don't prosecute you. They don't prosecute you and the Samurai will call it then. Then you will know. You will know. Then that government will see. That government will see. Then that means will know that Liberia is going nowhere. We should just bring you back and you enjoy yourself. Because if the next government come and they don't do nothing, I'd rather run a campaign, Mr. President, for you to come back as president. That means they are not useful. That means they are useless sort of people. And we'll tell them to be very useless sort of people. We will do that. We are being elected to talk for our people. Locally, you don't know I'm supposed to talk. You think so they can build kind of thing here? They are gonna talk for what? You think I don't know how you got that property? You think I don't know who you bought it from? You think I don't know? Take me to court. Take me to court. I want you to say you will pay Zogo to kill me. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. You say the president is building, my dear, building 12 buildings, so you will build. So I want to see how far my communication goes. And I'm going to do another communication to the president's office. The communication I will go to our partners. When they receive it on Tuesday, we'll put it on the social media. And your name there, Samara, your name there. Telling the people that you have looted the Liberia cover, you have looted the Liberia money, and you enriching yourself here. Because you say the president will not build, and you don't build. They coming to change you. In fact, they feel they want to take the job from you according to you. That's what you said to me in confidence. You will not go empty-handed. So you have decided to put something on the ground here. We want to say thank you for building. But the next government will take these buildings from you. Because we knew you here when you were with UMU. We knew your record. When you were the finance ministry, we knew your record. You know had nothing for yourself. And some of our colleagues can wake up and talk about the mental $400,000 from the bank. And they know what I told them. $400,000 from the bank. You see the justification? Criminals will always be criminals to back themselves, to back one another. You're a lawmaker, you telling me that the mental $400,000 from the bank. Tell me nothing next time we'll call your name on the national radio. What's wrong with you? The other one can look at me and talk about the mental $200,000 from the bank. You think the bank don't know who to give that kind of money to? You get that kind of money in the bank, the people that even saving in your bank, they can get 200 and you can't talk about you get somebody 400,000. What kind of disgrace country is this? Mr. President, I'm waiting for a response from my communication. If you will not say nothing, but just let me know. Say, Yekeh, you're wasting your time. Then I will know what Samara told me. Then are true. Then I will turn my back to Samara. I will come to you. Then we will know face to face. I won't say some things now, but I want to see what you will say on my communication. I got something to tell you, Mr. President. I get serious thing for us to talk, for the Liberian people to hear. But let me see what you do with my communication. I'm sending another one again, telling you I want to see audience of you. And the people, my supporters are saying I shouldn't do it. When you go there, you will die. Oh, Mr. President, you can't do nothing to me. Let me tell you something. The medicine you get, I say get medicine too. My own powerful than your own. So when you bring me the audience, I will come and ask you. I will ask you a few questions. And one of the questions will be, have you received the communication on Samurai Wolokoli? Have you received it? And Samurai Wolokoli said to me that you're building, so he will build that true. And the questions I want to ask you, maybe my letter not stop to Natana Magé office. Honorable Magé, please get my letter to the president here. I know I address it to you. I know I address it to you. Say, Ambassador, where you don't know that all your officials know that you're not going for second term. They won't be senators and representatives now. Saying you don't know, sit down and let them make for all of you. One way to handcuff you and drag you in the street of Morovia as a common criminal, then you will know. We got a lot of things to talk. But let me read the second communication. And I don't get redress in 2 weeks. Then the thing we're supposed to talk, we'll talk again. Everything Samara told me not true. All the other ones he told me, I will tell the Liberian people. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Three questions. Call your name and institution, please.
Yeah, Honorable, good afternoon. Ben Morris from RCR. I listened to you about communication to the president. I mean, he did mention was what's one of the things beside what they call the issue Last one, they are in communication to the president.
No, I wrote him to investigate the attitude of his minister. He appointed him. I wrote him to invest. I want to put him on record. I want to get to somewhere. So I want to put him on record before I get there. It's about the investigation of Samurai Wolokoli. We want to know how Samurai Wolokoli got that money to build all these story building he's building here. Have you people gone there? You see, yesterday I asked question. By the time you leave for you're going red, then Samurai will call somewhere again. You will not play the thing. You journalists have become embarrassment to the country too. Sorry, but I have to. I want to provoke you so you can go play it. I want for Samurai to sue me.
Thank you. Yeah.
My name is Mimi Smoke from People's TV. I'm calling to you. You said you have been calling for Wolokoli. Can you give it to us over listening?
Yeah, I will put it on CDs and give it to you because I want you to see the house building. It's on the social media. It's on the social media. Go and see what I want you to deny it. I know how he got the property. I know who he bought it from. I know who he bought it. And he said he bought it like his sister bought it. Wonder where the sister working.
How much you pay for it?
I will not tell you now.
Yes.
When we reach the code, and he say, when sue me, you code. I'm gonna give you my evidence here. Then one will get to the code. I can only give you the evidence and you're building over there. How much you pay for it will reach the code.
Yes.
Yeah, Hon.Yekeh Kolubah, I'm Amos Kosao from Fortune TV. Why is it that you always include the president into everything? For example, someone will call it a Liberian citizen and he has the right to take money or loan from the bank and carry on any development he wants to carry on. And is it that because of 2023, you feel threatened by the development he carrying on in your district because we saw you doing similar thing with the RG from Commerce Ministry when she was dedicating a pump in Peace Island.
Dedicating what pump? My pump carry Peace Island when she was dedicating.
She carry a project there, you have problem with it also.
She the one carry there. I said my prep she conducted on. Before even the vice president, former vice president took water to Peace Island, I took it there with my personal money while I'm not represented. So she conducted to my pump. Why she didn't run her own the pump from the ministerial complex? Oh, right now when I call my pump, when I close my pump, you know, up when I get water. You know that one there? You ask her who pump she connected to? Then you say the president? Who appointed Samara? Who I said he must investigate the minister. He know that Samara don't have food to eat when you go to CDC party headquarters. How he building those story buildings today? Then who am I go to?
Do you feel threatened?
Threatening my who?
By the development you can carry on in your district.
I said
on
2023 I'll be running for the Senate. So who will run here? Maybe I will carry one of my office staff to be representative of the district. I'm going to be the next senator of Montserrat County 2023. I have started forming the Friends of Yekeh. Very soon we'll launch the Friends of Yekeh around Montserrat County.
Can you beat the Ebola hero? You will be contesting.
He never get medicine to a clinic right to New Joy market. No medicine, but he carry medicine to Guinea. That's serious man.
So what are you doing now for the 2023 election?
What I'm doing?
17 district as you speak.
What I'm doing, I will tell you what I'm doing. When I launch your Friends of Yekeh, you will know what I'm doing. We're trying to very soon we'll launch your Friends of Yekeh. Then you will know. You think we're doing it by money? We're not doing it by money. Very soon we'll launch the Friends of Yekeh. We're trying to form the Friends of Yekeh. We want to know who all are Friends of Yekeh.
Before you start your development?
When you got development, I get money for development. I say I brought the president. Ask the president, say what the money you put in the budget for district number 10. Let me show it to you. I got money for development in district number 10. I'm using my own resources. The last time people houses got brand, I have to carry mattresses and other things. I'm using my salary to do that. We're not getting money. You think I'm getting money for development? I'll be writing the president to put him on record at 3 years. We are not getting 2,000 for scholarship. We are not getting it. 3 years. I want provoking to say maybe people eat our money to our capital building. So they will bring the paper to say they will not receive it. Then the speaker will know.
You have oversight, Hon.Yekeh Kolubah.
What kind of oversight? Don't talk about oversight, man. We get oversight in the country. Look, I'm waiting for the speaker to appoint all the committee. I'm going to resign. That the committee bringing problem for the Liberian people here.
Why?
What committee doing? What interest are we committee in the interest of the Liberian people? Look, we should look at the problem. The Commerce Committee should be able to speak right now about the increase of the gas. So you think if I were on our committee, I will speak about it? I don't want to be part of any committee. I'm going to resign, or as usual, I want to speak about anything that happened in that capital building. I don't want to be restricted. I was not sent to that capital building to be part of committee. I was sent there to talk for the Liberian people. So you want to be on committee, be on committee.
So it means your work, you wouldn't be working for the Liberian people no longer because the committee work for the Liberian people. Plenary, through plenary, the committee work for the Liberian people.
Also, what I'm doing right now, I'm not working for the Liberian people. As the committee people, when I now say the Galpra going up. Who the chair on Commonwealth? I didn't say you not talk about Galpra going up. I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm not here to discuss my colleagues. I am saying I don't have interest in committee. It is a committee. When you are restricted to committee, you don't do anything. I've been appointed as a co-chair on national defense. We see a lot of things going on with the Soya people benefit. And we are going to start discussing that. We are going to get in the budget to ask the people, to tell the AFL people that this is what happening, this is what have been placed in the budget for you people, but your officials are eating it. If I'm on the committee, you know what happened? I'll be restricted. I will not talk. I don't want to be tied down by any committee. I did not go to capital, the committee came to capital building. I went there to talk for the people of this country. And the things I was doing, most of my colleagues are calling me, oh, my man, you know, the men are your countrymen. You know, when the people call me, you know I tell the people, I said, I'm from no far from Nigeria. So the countrymen will be on in the country being bad. Somehow will call him must start building storage building around here. I mean, our people are hungry here and see these things going on. When I tell the president, maybe the president not seeing it. Maybe he's not seeing it. So I'm going to write him again, and the letter will go to the same person. Maybe Natalia Mange will hold it. When Natalia Mange hold it, then I will tell the Liberian people who encouraging the people to build. Who gave them the go ahead? Samara said the president gave them the go ahead because he can't change them. So they should build, and they are building. Then you take me to court. You tell the proper money, you have money before, you tell the proper money, you're building property all right, accountable. You will tell Yekeh to court. Take me to court. You make me more popular when you take me to court. La, no, they're not la because you building here. He building here. So that la, when there's something that la, you can say you will take Yekeh to court. I get evidence that you bought a land. And you know that you bought it. I get evidence that you building here. So you want to take me to court and make me more popular? Take me to court. That is how ambassador we are making popular in the country. By the time I say that I talk about the government, he bring people to Chon right here. You affecting the citizens around here. The citizens are being affected because you come to Chon right to Yekeh house. When I went Grand Julia, you saw what happened there? He make himself very unpopular to get one Zogo that call himself superintendent. To put people together to kill us. And you listen to the president when he went to Grand Julia, not so? He said, y'all forgive Yekeh, but you can't blame the president too. Maybe the president will high again. When he high, he know what to say.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Hon.Yekeh Kolubah and Sylvester Churupen, a report from Fabric. You just said the John Bialek government receiving funding and donors for international partners and then misusing it or misappropriation. For the sake of clarity and exact figure, who are those international partners and how much do you think the government have received and misappropriate? No,
I didn't put that in my something. We're writing them because we know they are making contribution to this country. You know the American people making contribution to the country. Not so. You know the World Bank making. You now know that World Bank giving money to build roads. You know that World Bank putting covering all around here. I'm not gonna get you the figure. You go do your own research. I'm going to do research for you. Your boy, you know that I'm going to do it for you. The one you want to say that what I'm saying, you go do your own research and have your press conference and say World Bank did not get Liberia no money. Yekeh is lying. I am saying donors are bringing money here, and you can't deny it. Sorry, that all the talk. I mean no harm. That all the talk. But I want you to do your own research, please. Yeah. Okay. Where's the paper that World Bank were the World Bank were on Peace Island and say this is not government funding? European Union. Okay, show it to him. We're writing EU to let them know that the money they're bringing here being used to build homes, private homes. We're writing them. We got the letter is already. Oh, we'll give people a copy. We'll call the next press conference. As I go along, we'll call press conference. I mean, when you see me jumping in the street, then I mean, we're not achieving nothing in the house. Well, then we can achieve ourselves.
So yeah, just for understanding, just for clarity. So, are you writing the international partners to start giving funding to the government or for the partners themselves to implement projects? Why are you writing the?
If they see this evidence and do their own investigation and know that the money they're bringing for the Liberian people is not being used for the Liberian people, I will ask them to keep their money. There's no need for them. You can be bringing money with suffering few people eating it. Why bring the money? The people bringing their money here and few people eating the money. The people suffering, why you want to bring it? Then keep it. We're suffering already, we're in the water. So let us just stay in the water. Look, if I get the power to do that, I will tell them I'm not bring money here.
Because you think it would be a good thing for the country?
Oh, what do you not make it go? You saw the money and put in water that he wants you to eat that money. The president used 900,000 to visit 5 countries.
6.
I say in 5. You say 6. Bon Kante was just cash out. So Bon Kante is not there. Yeah, say you generally you want to say 5, and so I am saying 5 Kante. So when you have your press conference, you must say 6. You hear what I say on what Amos? Don't correct me on what I want to say. Look at you generally you can talk before you can't say something different. Sorry, I have to talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Honorable. So my name is Kura Thompson first, and I report for Liberty FM. With the long listing of corrupt officials in our country that have gone unpunished, why Masakwe? Do you feel threatened that he's gaining relevance in your district?
My man, I won't be represented on that will be represented. You know that one, eh? Look at one lawmaker that live in the market, I live in the market.
How can you determine that?
How can I determine my interaction with the people? It's not about how much car you ride, it's about your interaction with the people. You come to my office on so many occasions, you see me, how I joke with my people in the district. I don't even appear like a lawmaker in my district. I appear like a common person in them. You think somebody can easily defeat me in district number 10? If I want to be, you're lucky I'm not running to be represented in district number 10 anymore. I want to become senator of Montserrat County. So I was going to tell you, let them bring, and they say Ambassador, we are popular. Right now in this country, I'm popular than Ambassador we are. I want us to throw it as a challenge. And let him enter somewhere and let me enter there. Not to tell the student and say, you go on the road, the president coming here. While the student is hungry, they can't go. My man, people want to see Yekeh. You know why people want to see Yekeh? It's because Yekeh stand for the truth. Yekeh stand for the truth. See how many person want to talk the truth here? How many person? Count how many person want to talk the truth? Check the House of Representatives, support the been there like 10. They have never even said, Honorable Speaker, objection. Honorable Speaker, on rally. I'm on new one. Zopena, you know, you're Zopena put here also. So you see, so you no forget it. You been to that place for long. You have been to that zone put here. Show me one tape that zone say on rally. I will resign as representative. He not say on rally. He might not even speak. He might only say I can talk Christian there. Don't forget about him speaking. Let him just say, Honorable Speaker, on rally. My man. People that know people are people that sit in that Capitol building. When you see the black plastic, when they put poo in the black plastic, they will say that you put that donor.
Hon.Yekeh, you also don't speak in plenary. You always speak outside plenary.
Oh,
you in person.
You don't see me.
Why you don't speak in plenary?
You don't see me calling for unreadiness and telling the speaker, Mr. Speaker, I'll be ready to vote. Don't let me stop you from coming here because I got a lot of evidence to show you. I was just there just last week telling the speaker, Mr. Speaker, I'll be ready to vote when my communication is placed on the floor. You were in session. You saw it. Play your recording. Look. Okay, yeah, I talk Asa, but I talk. When last vote talk Asa? Yeah, me and I talk on the car road. But show me when I have press conference in your office to talk. And those are bad influence. Those are bad examples in the country. They sit down, they just won't get what they can get for themselves. You know why we want to go to the Senate? To join people that Delon, to join people that Honorable Planet. And let me tell you something, Honorable Planet Samoka will be certificated. Don't touch the tail of the Lofa County people. Mr. President, what you are not seeing, you will see it before. We believe in tradition, but we will pull the tradition down one side and we'll show you something. Let me tell you something today. Somebody was talking about, oh, my man, so what you want to bring interim government? Oh, want interim government so the guy will come. Interim government not come in the country before? Interim government not come in the country before? If interim government supposed to come, it will come. You create the situation, we will bring it for you. Mr. President.
You have a sitting president. And Liberians are tired of war.
So who bringing the war?
You talking about interim. How do interim leadership come in on Kolubah?
When the president become very unpopular, the president has disrespected, the president has abused the resources of the people, the president has abused the constitution, the president has disrespected everything in the country. When the citizens wake up, no, Article 1 of the constitution says the power is inherent in the people. The people can cause interim government. You don't know that? In Mali, who caused the interim government in other places? We are not saying interim government will come, but if it's supposed to come, will come. Oh, why when something is supposed to come, will come? You have followed interim government before you're not proceeding the right way. Huh? Oh, that bad thing I say, anybody want women, let me a lawmaker, the lawmaker got to speak for the people. I'm not saying interim government coming, but interim government should come will come. You are afraid to say, I don't want to say my name is Hon.Yekeh Kolubah. When interim government is supposed to come, it will come. So the president need to proceed the right way. The Supreme Court need to be independent. The Supreme Court don't need to be biased. and we see the Southeast is taking over the Supreme Court. The Southeast has taken over the House of Representatives. Look at us. We have become an embarrassment and a disgrace to this country. We let one set of people carrying the country the way they feel like. You saw when the president traveled when the president went on a country tour, the speaker was gone, deputy speaker was gone. You saw the deputy speaker he shot out jogging with the president. And so let me get response from I want to say something, but let me wait some more and get response from the communication. I've instructed my office staff to write the president on my letterhead, seeking audience with him. Mr. President, I come and see you. I want to shake your hand. Let me see what in your hand. I want to shake your hand.
My last question.
So we can sit and talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My last question. 2023 coming. Do you believe in the Riyata?
What?
The Riyata from Election Commission.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
The chairperson.
The chairperson.
Mhm.
When we reach our place there, when we reach there, we'll know. Because Election Commission and the Supreme Court are the two bodies that are supposed to straighten up the country here. They're not us. Our own, we have become security to the president. So we are not counted no more by the Liberian people. We are not respected. You see lawmakers come in the park and stand on the road. Nobody want to let him pass. It's because of the way we carry ourselves. Because we have lost respect, the integrity for ourselves with the Liberian people. So that woman is somebody that I respect hardly, and I don't think she should be influenced by anybody. I don't think she should listen to people. She should do the thing to not bring the country back to those days. Because the Supreme Court, the attitude of the Supreme Court can carry the country back. You know that? If you're not getting justice from the court, you can get justice from anywhere. So the Supreme Court is not proceeding the right way to know that, Mr. President, you are president, but we're knocking the girl down. The feeling when you're not president no more. But now the girl, then we'll grab him right there while they're doing the turning over ceremony. Like we'll grab him open, we'll handcuff him. From there straight to Central Precinct to tell us what happened to the Liberian people money that people building property will hear. Straight from the play. By the time the turning over ceremony finish, we'll handcuff him straight. He may not be here, he will do like Donald Trump. No, let me predict something. Ambassador Weah will behave like Donald Trump. He will not go to the turning over ceremony of the new leadership. Because you know what happened at that time? I'm going to resign as senator of Mosurado County and I, as the president, made me director of police. I'll be waiting for him answer. By the time he reaches the car, I say, you're handcuff him. You're a common criminal. I want him unaware. Unaware he will be in. He will not be in check. If you don't have unaware, then I mean he will not be in check. But we want to, yes, and don't forget about law, man. We get a lawyer. Is there any law? Do the law say Serena Sipom or red paper to the election commission to stop somebody from being certificated? Did the law say you waste more? Did the law what?
You writing the law and you telling us no law.
Oh, I ain't see why I say no law. Thank you. You just agree with me, no law, right? Because the law have been disrespected and violated. We the ones supposed to call the president and say, Mr. President, you have violated the law. The impeachment of Cabinet General is illegal. Why you did it? Do we have the moral to do that? I said no. Because we have become slave and bodyguard to Ambassador Weah. Ambassador Weah will soon be coming to see you. The letter will be coming on Tuesday while they're dropping our partners' communication to have audience with you. Please let me have audience with you. I won't sit down with you. I don't want saying I want to sit down with you now. The last time you sent for me and they forced me to carry you, they forced me for me to come to you. Ambassador Weah, I want to sit with you. I want to ask you if you received my communication. One question. Did you receive my communication from that I sent you to investigate Samara Wolokoli? Yes, I received it. Okay, Mr. President. Thank you so much. That means my communication was not given credence. So I'm going to give myself the respect and give my thought and my saying credence.
I'm Augustine Otavius from Pram FM. Hon.Yekeh, you are a member of the ANC. And ANC is part of the collaborative political party. If your people in this district want for you to remain as representative, including the CPP, what would be your position?
We have not reached that point. Let me say this. You remember when I said I wanted to be deputy speaker of Nassau? When the CPP came together, look, I'm an institutional person. I believe in institution. Anything the institution says, I will have to respect it. Because if I don't respect it, I will say, well, yes, let me controversial man. Let me rebel. Is that let me behave? When they say we should carry Clarence Massacre for the deputy speaker position, I back down. I stand down. Because I have to respect the institution. And I joined the ANC. You know why I joined the ANC? and join the CPP. You see, politicians are smart. I joined the ANC, they adjourned the 4 collaborating parties officially. You know I did it? If ANC leave, I can resolve to stay with the CPP. Not so? If the CPP stay away, CPP break apart, I can resolve that the people that carry the CPP name, I stay with them. Not so? I'm an institutional person. But I'm going to be the next senator of Montserrat County, and there's no doubt. You're not seeing it?
Will you go to primary?
Primary? Yeah, but how it work? You think we know the CDC that don't have primary? You know, see, CDC primary, they decide who to something in. No, those are all democracy. Primary, I can go to primary with you. If I can convince my people, it might not be about how much money I will give the delegates. It must be about how much survey the delegates have done in Montserrat County to know that Yekeh can win the senatorial election, or to know that Yekeh is popular. Yekeh get the number. It might not be about the money. Because if it is about the money, then CPP going nowhere. Because I'm not going to spend money for primary. You think I'm going to get I already popular, I'm going to get somebody money to say, go vote for me? No way. Food, shop, water in the plastic set to give it to delegate to drink, I will not do it.
Hon.Yekeh Kolubah, per my experience, CDC have primary than any other party.
Yeah, because you're a citizen. So what you will say, CDC have
I'm not a citizen.
All the primary.
I follow all of that primaries.
Which one the primary? Honorable Kopa Basi, my very good friend and brother, was celebrating here that he won the CDC primary. While he was celebrating, Morima Molu then were there and announcing Julius Behrens. Honorable Julius Behrens. Announcing Honorable Julius Behrens, my very good friend. Honorable Julius Behrens as a candidate. While Honorable Basi, I went to Honorable Basi, I went to okay good to celebrate because I was getting ready to defeat him. He was going on the CDC ticket, I was going as an independent candidate. So I was getting ready to defeat him, so I want to go to him. While we were carrying the goat, they announcing different person. Is that the primary you're talking about?
Thank you so much.